Today I'm building a media wall. I don't have a clue on the design yet. I haven't even went to the job. We've done jobs previously for this customer, quite a few jobs. Built a kitchen, built up a gola, all of that type of stuff. But this media wall, I haven't even went out. I haven't even looked at the job. Just gave them a price. They're getting the materials. They know the design. And we're just going to build it. I say we because I'm about to go get the apprentice now. So, yeah. Wow. Wow. So here is the job. On this job we'll be building a media wall to this area. In this video I will show you how we build a media wall, what challenges we face and how much I charged. So the video doesn't get too long, I am going to edit down the self-explanatory parts while showing text on the screen. But right now we're just unloading the van, getting set up and then starting the job. Hope you enjoy this video. I think that'll be a fastest way of doing it as well. I was feeling better. So you know what we do? Okay. Building stuff here. Yeah. So we're doing 18 inches deep, yeah? So we're gonna build a frame. Okay, we're gonna build a frame and put it in place. So get one here. Okay.
Your type man episode.
Well, I thought you had your what's wrong with the table?
What does that say? I don't know what I can image is.
Did you just hear that? Did you seriously just hear that?
You've been to college, but yeah.
Yeah.
You don't know what 18 inches is?
No.
Wow.
You know what 6 inches is? 10
No.
inches.
No.
Do you know what inches is? You don't know how to read, you haven't learned to read the tape measure. Huh?
No.
They're inches. These are inches.
So 18, that's small.
Yeah.
Oh. No, I knew, but that's just up tiny.
Why?
I don't know.
I'm shocked, you know. So after explaining to the apprentice what inches are, I still can't get over that. After explaining to the apprentice what inches are, I then take the skirting off. We need to take the skirting off so the frames we make can sit back to the wall, so we don't have to keep notching out.
Yeah.
Yep. That side, and then I'm working out this now. It depends if the floor runs out or not. Which it looks like it does, because we're cutting off a bit.
So how do you know 18 inches on both sides?
I don't even know what. You know what it's on about?
How do you know what?
It's 18 inches on both sides.
So right now I'm just making my marks for the frame. Tara has cut 2 lengths of timber at 18 inches. Then I mark for the studs by putting the 2 timbers on the floor and just marking off how much needs to come off. 2 at that toe rod and then 2 at this one. Nice. Okay. And this is how we're making up the frames. So Tara has cut the lengths of timber and we're just laying them down, fixing them together with the appropriate screws. After this we then put the frames in place and fix to the floor, ceiling and wall. But a lot of this process is self-explanatory, so I'm just going to show you in a quick edit and catch up with you after.
How do you do it? Apart from the fact that natural bit is even going to go into that tin frame. But I would just like pile that through in there, screw the screw in, and tap it in.
Is that what the level is it?
Yeah, it was.
So right now I'm going to give you a quick update. So we've cut some of the frames and fixed the 2 frames either side of the TV. Right now I'm going to get the measurements of the distance between the 2 frames and get Tyrell to cut all the lengths. It's very important to have all the inner lengths at exactly the same size so that it keeps everything square and plumb. Now that I've explained that, let's get back to the edit. I'm not gonna lie to you guys, I forgot to check for plumb. Okay, forgot to check the level to make it plumb. So I've had to move the frame a little bit off the wall because I was expecting these walls to be level. They're not level, that's why you see a gap there. So I've had to move it out. The customer told me to just leave it, but we want to make stuff perfect. We want to make stuff perfect, we want to make stuff plumb, so I've disobeyed the customer on this occasion. I've made it, moved it out, and we're making it plumb and perfect. Okay, so that is what we are doing now. So I've took all the screws out, move it over a little bit, gonna put a packer behind it, so just so it's plumb, square, level, and we're doing everything right basically. So yeah. Now that the top and bottom timbers are in place and the other timbers have been cut, I'm now setting up my laser level to level off the rest of the timbers that will make up the inner frame.
Yeah.
So right now we're making good time. We've basically built one carcass of the media wall. So as you can see, it's all level, it's all filmed, we've made sure of that. And let me just flip the camera. So here, Tyrell's gone outside and we're gonna make noggins up. Well, he's gonna make noggins up. So what we're doing is we're gonna put a noggin in here, put a noggin in here, put a noggin in there, just so it gives the shelf some stability, and it just gives the carcass a bit more stability. So Tara's gonna call the noggins, we're gonna get it all framed, and then we need to move on to get the shelves in, and then that'll be everything. And here is the main frame, basically made up. Now, all we need to do is put some noggins in and bring out the TV bracket, but I'll show you how I do this now. So this is what I've made to bring the TV bracket out. I'm going to fix this to the wall, put noggins either side of the frame, and put a timber straight across. And I'm going to do this for the bottom as well. It's a little difficult to explain, but I'll just show you instead. At this point, I'm also framing for the fireplace, which is going to be centre at the bottom.
measurable. It's a couple mil out.
Do the bottom, secure it, then follow it up to the top.
So, make this level then. So, like I said, do the bottom first.
Yeah.
Then level it up now.
What you okay?
What did you mean? What?
I'm understanding.
As you can see, the center frame is basically 90% done. Once I've helped tie rail, we're just gonna measure between the two frames, cut the timber, try the timber, trim a little bit off the timber so it's a perfect fit. And then we cut all the timbers the exact same size, again to ensure that everything is kept square. Okay, so that's all the timber cut up. The way that I was doing the timber, cutting up the timber so fast was I basically used the door as a guide. But now I'm not damaging the door. I'm literally just putting the timber up against the door, making sure it's at the right measurement, and then literally just cutting them all using the door as a guide for my saw. So yeah, that's how I cut them all so fast. And this was my template piece. So if anything would move, I'll go back to the template piece and mark it off. Well, get it all level again. So yeah, that's the way I've done it. So as you can see, the skeleton of the media wall is coming all together. So we've got the sides, the shelves are going here. I've cut up all the timber to go in here for the shelves. As you can see, the apprentice was having a hard time on this section, but we'll get this done once we come back. But yeah, the skeletons basically need it all done, and then we're just gonna plasterboard and yeah, get it all sorted like that. And then it's gonna be plastered and painted, and then that will be the end result. But yeah, it's looking nice, and I'm gonna skip to the next day now. So yeah. So the next day we did run into a few problems. The customer decided they wanted a bigger TV, which obviously wasn't ideal for me because it meant I had to make the opening size a bit bigger to suit the new TV size. Also, they decided they wanted it covered in NDF instead of plasterboard, which I wasn't too happy about because it meant more work for me, and they wanted it done for the same price, which obviously didn't happen. I wouldn't plan that way. But no, I wouldn't. Just damage you.
What if I can play down there? Can you play across the ground?
I wouldn't. I'd never plane across the ground because it potentially was split out. The client was gonna adjust it himself, but I couldn't let that happen, so I just adjusted it for him. Once I adjusted the frame, I then used all the timber I previously cut and framed out for the shelves. Unfortunately, I did lose quite a bit of footage on this job, so I didn't get much clips of us framing out for the shelves. But the rundown is, the customer worked out how big he wanted the shelves. I then transferred the measurements onto the wall, framed out one side, and then using my laser level, transferred it to the other side. And this is what it should look like. As you can see, the frame is basically done now, and I've started to put some MDF on. Now that the frame is basically done, I'm going to do one last edit to show you how I finish off. Hope you enjoy. Now it's time to measure, mark and cut for the rest. Okay, so that is the end of the medieval build. Hope you enjoyed it. About to tell you how much I charged for this job, so if you don't like that type of stuff, then just click off the video, but hope you enjoyed. For this build, the medieval build, I charged 1,200. Now that's with all of the adjustments and everything, like putting the MDF on and cutting out to make it, open it, and just all the adjustments. But that is just labor, so it doesn't include any of the materials, although I did use like my trend bit and my tools and my bits like that, but it's just straight labor. So yeah, 1,200. 2 days and a little bit, so that's how long it took me. But finally, if you've got any criticism on how to make my videos better or any advice, please do let me know in the comments. I don't have any content creator friends, so I'm relying on you guys to help me to make my videos as best as possible. So please do let me know in the comments. If you want to see more pricing videos or more week in the life videos, more vlog videos or stuff like that, just let me know in the comments and then I can provide that.
I said, yeah, 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 yeah. Like it or love it, it's double or nothing. You ain't getting money, then you bugging. Damn fat, you know I'ma hug it. Lows by the truck, up the budget, cashing it in. Damn I'm a bucket. OD, you know.
Am I walking the right way? I can't see anything.
Yes.